Tour de Bretagne was billed as the Breton Alpe d'Huez, which was pushing it a bit, but it certainly looked steep enough to shake up the yellow jersey standings, especially since Cadel Evans needed only a second to take it off Tour Soft. But on the run into the finish, Evans was fighting not to lose time, twice held up by mechanical trouble and having to burn energy to get back to the main field, which he'd done by the time the race hit the wall.
Officially, we're on the climb of the wall now, the wall of Brittany, as they now all look at each other, and Philippe Gilbert has put himself right on the front. I don't think he wants to be there. Edvald Boysenhagen off to the left for Team Sky, looking for where his men are. His men will be Bradley Wiggins and Geraint Thomas.
Andy Schleck in the black and white jersey there, right in the middle, the taller rider. Locked on his wheel this afternoon is Alberto Contador. He may be a bit concerned about the possibility of an attack coming from the Luxembourger.
Oh, look at the face of Cadel Evans in the middle there. He knows that if he just opens a gap of a second, he'll be the leader of the Tour de France tonight. Others know if they open a gap of just 4 seconds or 5 seconds, they could be the leader of the Tour tonight. But at the moment, it's still Thor Hushovd in yellow down there.
We are now well into the Mur de Bretagne. Look at the faces of these riders. This is a beast of a climb. It's only 2 kilometres long. Gilbert now in the polka dot jersey moving into second place behind his own teammate Jurgen van den Broek.
This is not the Pyrenees, this is not the Alps, this is a small climb in Brittany, and all of the riders who are thinking of winning the Tour de France are locking horns here in the last mile of the day. Contador is gone, and if the riders don't look to the left, this little climber's out to grab some time back. The time they took out of him on Saturday on the first stage because he was left standing in the road. They're after him. Gilbert is the first to take up the cudgel.
Well, Gilbert saw that. He was waiting for a move. He's a very clever tactician. Cadel Evans is up into 4th position. The gap is starting to open. There's a rider there from Leopard Trek in 5th. Hushovd is about to be dropped, but he won't give up without a fight as Contador continues.
He's hanging in, Hushovd is, because look at the face of Contador. He's made the effort, but he's looked over his face, and he really has overshot himself here.
Well, Thor Hushovd has still not given up. He's dragging himself back in. Don't expect another attack to come. There's another attack coming, and Cadel Evans is going to cover it this time.
Well, Cadel Evans now marks the move here as we see Van den Broek up in the move as well. Cadel Evans knows he only wants 1 second advantage on the line to take yellow.
1 kilometre to go. You can see again that looks like another move coming from Sky. Alexander Vinokourov is up into second position. It's Bosenhagen.
Bosenhagen's looking over for Geraint Thomas, and he's not there at the moment, but he's not far down. Evans is on the left of our picture here now. But take your hat off to Thor Hushovd. He wasn't supposed to be here at this stage of the race. He's sitting there and he's staying in yellow at the moment. And with every pedal rev, he's going to feel good. This is Van den Broek who's now launching a move, who is the new climber on the block from Belgium.
Well, in 3rd position, Philippe Gilbert got the grimace on his face. Alberto Contador dancing as he does on any slope around Europe, followed there by Alexander Vinokourov. Still, they have not dismissed the Norwegian. The god of thunder, Thor Hushovd, is still hanging on to that jersey.
Well, as Van den Broek goes again at 500 metres, this is looking extremely good for Philippe Gilbert at the moment. Down to 400 metres now. Evans is into 4th, and Contador has dropped back. He's really hurt himself on this climb, Contador, and so far has got nothing to show for it. Philippe Gilbert is now locked in on his 29th birthday. He looked over just as Contador went through. Cadel Evans is now taking his chance at Contador. Evans is now coming. A 1 second gap means yellow. They've got to jump onto his back wheel. Vinokourov is coming up. Boysenhagen grits his teeth. Gilbert is down into 4th place. But you take your hat off to the yellow jersey of the Tour de France, because I think Hushovd will be in yellow tonight. But Evans has got the victory, but Contador thinks he's got it.
Well, in the photo finish there, it was very close. Bradley Wiggins lost a couple of seconds there, quite possibly, with Rojas coming across the line. What a ride by Thor Hushovd.
He's made the experts look completely silly, I think, because that was superb by the God of Thunder. He's kept his yellow jersey.
It was, what, a quarter wheel at the line, and remarkably, given the quality of his Tour career, Cadel's first stage win. Alberto Contador had made, if not a show of force, at least offered proof of life, and he'd stolen back 8 seconds on Andy Schleck and many of his other rivals, which might well come in handy down the line. Not on Jurgen van den Broek, though. He'd finished alongside Contador. And not on Bradley Wiggins either, not 8 seconds anyway. Brad came in 6 seconds down, having ridden off the front of a group containing Andy Schleck in the last 100 metres. Other than Cadell's though, perhaps the ride of the day was Tourusov's, to hang on to the jersey when we all thought he'd lose it.